Gets him on top for the 5-0 through the corner. Frontside invert.
Super stylish frontside invert.
Yeah, Caballero has one of the best in the business there.
What's happening, Todd? Did the, is it me or did the mayor just bogart the mic?
He bogarted the mic and he didn't even check his levels.
Yeah. All about it.
How's it going, Steve?
Good, I sold all the prints.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
man. I'll
man.
count it and I'll give you two.
All right.
Here, have my seat.
I think you had a pretty good team.
Yeah, I could have brought more, actually.
And did you sell your original?
Cash is king now.
Yeah, cash is always better, you know.
How much time are you spending doing artwork?
Whenever I have time, actually. You know, it's I'm so busy with skating and traveling and with my kids.
Yep.
You know, and now that I'm playing a show next weekend, so I've been playing a lot of guitar. You know, so it's really if I get motivated or if I have time in between. Normally, what gets me to do art is I put myself in a position where I have to do a piece. So I'll say yes to all these art shows, and then that's when I do it. So I work really well under pressure.
Yeah.
But
well, and obviously you got the sort of business mentality behind it too. With you're the only one who brought prints to the show. I mean, I think that's a good thing to get.
I learned that from Lance Mountain.
But not, you know.
I like to learn things. I'm like always trying to grow and mature, and I like to figure things out. Like skating, you know,
like
so
Caballero's on the Mega.
Yeah,
Did you do it?
I finally made it. Did you really? It took me like 2 hours, but I made it. But back to the art, you know, I just got sick and tired of doing art shows and not walking away with a sale. I mean, I'm here to sell my work.
Sure.
So, you know, I went to an art show in New York one time and did a group, Love and Guts group art show with Lance. And I noticed that he would bring his original work, but then he'd bring prints too. And man, people were walking around with his prints and stuff, and you know, and I just said, dude, how much did you make tonight?
Yeah.
You know, because I sold one piece, and I was at the end of the night when I was pulling the piece off.
Right.
And it was $250, and the guy, I went to the Versatile with the guy to get the money out because he didn't have the money with him. So people aren't usually walking around with that much cash, or unless they're serious collectors.
Everyone's got $20.
Right. So I was watching, and I was like, dude, how much did you make tonight? And he's counting like, oh, $1,500. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because he was selling like prints for like 30.
number.
Yeah, I mean, then he filmed group. He would do group ones for like a package for $100, and people were walking around with a bunch of the packages. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do prints with my work. So every time I do a piece, I do like a limited run. Like first I was doing 50, and then I was noticing I was like keeping a lot of them, like they weren't selling all the way through 50. So now I just do 25. You know, and then they blow out. And then I do another piece, and I work on prints.
And you come to a place like this. You know, it's like a whole new market. People love you, know you, and that sort of thing. They want to take a piece away, and it's you know, something attainable and easy to get. And then you're here selling. Like, I'd buy a Caballero piece for $20, but if you're selling it to me, it's that you know the experience also is worth so much more.
Well, then you know, and they're all numbered and hand signed, but then sometimes someone wants me to like write a special message on it, you know, and they get to talk to me and shake my hand and take a photo with the print, and I think that helps sells the work. You know, absolutely. I don't really like doing shows where I'm not there, but like tonight I have a show in Bakersfield. But I'm not there. But I wanted to have a piece. My friend asked me if I could have a piece in there. And I said, yeah. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be, you know, on the East Coast on another show. But I gave him the piece. And then he just sent me a text and he showed me the piece with the red dot. So it's sold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I put it down lower so it would sell.
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, it's just learning. I've been in this trade for a bunch of years now, and I'm kind of trying to figure out how it works, because you know it's like music, it's like art, it's a business.
Yeah.
You know, and
you gotta meld all of it. You know?
I mean, if I want to do art for myself, I'll just do it for myself, and whatever, no one ever sees it. You know, but I want to get it into the hands of people who want it. So how do I do that?
Right.
Figure out a way that it's affordable, and I can make some cash, and then I can use that money to buy other stuff. You know, like I built a hot rod out of selling art. Wow. You know,
Really?
and those things aren't cheap. You know, but
Well,
I've
not
been
if
making
you're
a lot of
building.
money at selling art, and I just throw it in a PayPal account, and I do is just buying all these things. To me, it's like play money because I'm doing the art because I like it, you know, and then I'm making money at the same time. So I kind of keep that as a little fun. So if I see something I want, I just buy it with that. And I don't feel like I'm dipping into like personal, you know.
Yeah, you set it aside. It's worth what it's worth, and you're able to add more to it.
Like I attack the art the same way as I attack skating. Like skating for me was just a hobby, something fun to do, and then it became like a business and a career for me. And I think that's kind of the same
At a
thing
young
that's happening.
age.
Yeah, I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
You know. But
So you learned the business of the industry at a
at a
pivotal
young
time.
age, yeah. But the art industry is a little different than skating. You know,
Do you see yourself doing more art in the future?
I'd like to do more art because you know it doesn't really take anything but your time and a creative thought of what you want to do. It's not like I'm not risking my life every time I pick up a paintbrush.
Right.
You know, with skateboarding it's a little different.
Do you find,
I'm scared when I'm skating sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, do you find like when I paint, it's definitely a release and I feel relaxed. Like,
Yeah.
Is that a relaxation thing for you too?
You know what? It's like skating. Like art to me is like skating. It's when I see the finished product, I'm like, man, I'm so stoked I spent that much time on it. This guy with skating, it's like I do, you know, practice, and then land the trick, and then once you roll away, that's like the satisfaction. So seeing the finished product is my satisfaction. Sometimes it's not like that with art.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, especially when people want me to do a commission piece for them. If I'm not really into doing the piece that they want me to do, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it's a business, so sometimes I have to do it. You know.
Yeah.
If I don't want to pass up the money, you know, if someone wants me to do it, so
It's always that balance between what you want to do and what you can, you know, make a business out of. And
for sure. And
walking that line.
it's tricky about art too because with art, it's not all about what I like to do, which I've noticed because I just did an art show for me and my wife opened up a gallery in my hometown. It's called Bella Levy Boutique and Art Gallery, and I run the art part of it. We have a little wall that curates shows every month.
Right.
So I don't normally paint butterflies and owls. You know, it's not really my thing. But I did it for her shop because she's got a lot of that stuff on there.
Right.
And I swear the owl piece is selling like so great. And I'm like, would never even imagine want to do one because I don't really care about them.
Right. Yeah.
But people love owls. So it's like, I can think like, I could make some more money if I just force myself to do an owl.
It's like, man, I should have gone with owls instead of dragons.
Yeah. And I do, you know, I did. But I'm like, I really don't want to make a print of this because I don't really like it. But I did anyways, and it's been selling like great. I'm almost sold out of it.
I personally like the
Yeah.
No Militia Metallica piece, which is totally opposite from the owl piece.
Yeah.
But
And that one actually hasn't sold more than the owl. The owl sold more than that piece.
Really?
Yeah, it's trippy, dude. Like, that's why when it comes to art, I don't really care. I'll just do anything. There's someone out there that wants it.
Yeah.
Like, I brought 40 prints of completely different stuff,
Yeah.
and they're all gone.
yeah,
So everybody here loves something different.